again, y'all. Hold on.
Look over here.
What?
Oh, wow. We're back. A group of three ADHD queers and Alana. This is going to be a fun podcast.
Yes.
Well,
Strap yourselves in.
Truly, all strap yourselves in. But hello, and welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to
Look over here.
Our exclusive companion series where we are diving into the looks from episode 8 of season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just drinking water at this point because hydration is of the essence of Hall. Shout out to Miss Jada Essence Hall.
And hi, y'all. I am Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Her. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am too just drinking on some water because why not? It's too late to drink anything else at this point for me. So I'm just going to drink water. But you know what I would drink it out of if I didn't have stuff in it? It'll be my cup mug. Ooh, almost a panel full of cup mugs. We almost got a panel.
We're still at a party anyway.
We still have a party because it's cup mugs. Okay. And I just really wanted to do that. So it's okay.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute since I got to do that. So here we go. But you can get your cup mugs or any of our cup merch at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. That link is in the description below. And if you haven't checked out our merch store lately, you should, because there's new items in the merch store as we speak. So go check that out. And we do ship internationally and domestically in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So there are no excuses. Everybody get your cup merch. Period.
Now,
Hello, everyone. I am.
Oh!
Ooh! Not the cutoff.
I always forget it's this.
No, you're
No, you were right, Don. River was
you're right.
incorrect at this point.
Well, fuck my drag.
Yep. Drag is completely screwed. So, Don, may you continue. Yes.
Now, who is autistic? My name is Tom Stone. I am Tampa's Galaxy Gamer Girl. For the girls who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tatiana.
But also, you're being very loud right now, Dawn. I need you to
talking.
calm down.
I'm literally talking at this voice. Am I really loud?
No, you're not loud.
Oh, I meant you're being like it.
Your statement.
Your statement is very loud.
The only thing loud in here is Logan. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes.
For reals.
Mhm.
I've turned down my mic too.
You're okay.
I didn't mean listening. I meant smelling.
Oh,
I'm not Eureka. Don't let me into there.
No, bro. Mama, you're smelling loud.
oh. Okay, and we move and we continue.
I'm just being shady. I'm really
We
tired.
love
It's
it.
been a long
You
day.
come back after 6 months and this is what we get from you, girl. All right.
And you know you'll miss it. And you know you'll miss it.
Oh, of course I did. We told you I'll strap in.
And strap on.
Ow.
Okay, River, go.
Everyone knows who you are, so welcome back. And hello, everyone. I am.
I can't.
Oh my god.
I'm River. I'm drinking water. Let's move on.
Hey, we're talking about look over the looks, and before we get started, we want you to subscribe to this channel. We try not to be as crazy every single episode, but we can't help ourselves because it just happens. So subscribe to this channel for the craziness. Subscribe to all of our other channels because we are part of a network. So we have 3 other channels that you can subscribe to, and then you can also look in our link tree in the description below. Click on all the links Subscribe to all the channels. Subscribe, join our membership. Follow us on all of our audio podcast channels as well. And yeah, we got early access and exclusive content across all 4 channels. So check out our membership and all of those things. And yeah, thanks for following us. We'll try to get on track, but we can't make any promises at all.
Yes. And if you want early access to this episode of Look Over Here, as well as all of our Look Over Heres for all of the Drag Race franchises we are currently covering, check out Patreon because you get them at the same time that the episodes drop. So, that's fun. So,
period.
Yeah, you're dealing with a lot of neurospicy in this room today. So that's why it's just a little, it's a little, we're all over the place. But let's dive in first to our gorgeous, lovely, and wonderful judging panel for the episode.
Can I just say, I think this is the best panel we've had since we started. I think everybody looks incredible. For the first time, I can't say one person looks horribly bad, but I think this is a good look for Ru, and I think T.S. Madison always just looks amazing.
I was gonna say it's the best panel of the season because it's the first time Maddie's on the season. Let's be honest.
It's great. I love T.S. Madison, and I think oh boy look good, and Michelle Massage giving us her homage to oh Lord, I had it in my head. The
To Lord?
girl from
Hercules?
the Flintstones. She's giving us our Flintstones. Pebbles. She's giving me a homage to her Pebbles Flintstone vibe dress. I love it though.
I went Megara from Hercules. That's where I went.
Okay.
But we had a bit of a discussion, River and I, because we did the episode recap as well, which you should go check out. I think this is my favorite RuPaul dress of the season. I gotta be honest.
Really?
And
yes, I love this dress.
disagree.
It's not my favorite.
Okay.
See,
I won't say it's my favorite, but I do like it.
Okay.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I said
a
it-
Gen Z tapestry. Like a college dorm tapestry.
And
That she
that might
wrapped
be what
around
I
her
like.
waist.
That might be what I like about it.
well, that's fair.
I mean, Logan, if you look behind you on your picture on your wall, that dress is giving me very much that vibe.
It's giving my vagina
It
papaya.
is.
I was gonna say it's giving very Vaheen.
Yes. Yeah. But
Well,
I like it. I
yes.
like it though. Well, yes. But the
Not my
panel was
favorite,
great.
but I like it.
Mhm.
Yes.
I have to ask here because David was very confused by who the guest judge was. Do Lana, Dawn, do either of y'all know who Jeremy Scott is?
Yeah, Moschino.
Thank you.
Because they listened to the podcast in the background.
Well, yes.
No, I knew who he was.
Okay, good.
I don't know who this man is.
David was like, I don't know who this white man is. I was like, this white man is maybe one of the most influential guest judges Drag Race has ever had.
I don't know
about
who this
Stones?
white man
Sharon?
is. I don't know who
Fair.
this white man is.
Stone.
So.
He's a very lovely white man.
But he's
Some white
lovely. I enjoyed him.
He's the guy that was behind Violet Chachki going to the Met Gala in 2019 with the glove dress. I don't know if you've seen the glove dress, Lana.
No.
I'll show you the glove dress sometime. It's
Sure.
very good, but anyway, category is make your own kind of Rusic.
I love this background. You did amazing with this one.
Thank you.
I love it. You are. Look at you go. I
It's
love
giving Angie's box.
that. It's giving very Spotify.
It is giving Angie's box.
It's giving very
Yes.
Spotify, but I love it.
That was the idea.
You ate. Move.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, first up on our runway discussion for the occasion here today on this moment is Plastique Tiara, and her song was Star Baby.
Baby.
Mm.
I have said every single week that I've been on this podcast, Plastique Tiara just does not miss on the runway. She just doesn't. And it still holds up today. She just does not miss. And if I did not know this was a design challenge, I wouldn't have thought this was a design challenge. I would have thought she brought this with her and somebody made it. It's beautiful. It's stunning. She got, I knew it was gonna be beautiful. I knew it was gonna be stunning, and I didn't know she was gonna pull it off, but she really did. Did it have some flaws? Absolutely, because it was about to fall off a little bit. But it's a design challenge, so I don't expect it to be super perfection, but it was close enough for me.
Okay, I love this when the train is not wrapped around her body. Like, the only thing I don't like the lining on the inside of it. And the reason is because when it's wrapped up like how she had it, it kind of looks like it's trash bag material from a distance. Not that it is trash bag material. It's not. But specifically, it looks like she just flattened out a trash bag or like used like a plasticky kind of fabric that's wrapped around her.
Like tires.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like it looks weird. So that's but I love the silhouette. I loved the star train. My God, that was really just like very Violet Chachki glove dress in a way.
Honestly.
Very.
Yeah. And I love what she did with the glove with the little star on the side. I also love that she took Star Baby, went Star
Baby.
Here we go. I like somebody said like, and also I want to say this isn't fashion because Plastique, I don't like, she is a fashion queen, but what she does is drag. She does really, really, really good drag fashion. But I wouldn't say and she always has a concept and she always has something, but you can tell that it's more based on what's coming out of her own mind rather than a reference to a fashion house. Does that make sense?
She would be like a
It does.
look queen, not a fashion queen.
Exactly. She is definitely a look queen.
In the way that I'm making this comparison because she's on this season. In the way that Gottmik is a fashion queen,
Exactly.
Plastique is a look queen. She is Plastique is a high concept look queen.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like kind of how I'm feeling specifically about Plastique's drag this entire season because I haven't gotten to talk about my thoughts.
Yeah.
But obsessed with this look.
Yeah, when she came out, and I was like, why did they put her first? Because everyone coming after her is like, that's so unfair. I would not. If I was in the line behind her, I would be like, ugh. Anyways, even though there was, like Lana said, you could see that it was a little bit of falling off a little bit, or because she had to like finish it off after
Very
doing her
like
makeup. So like, yeah. Because she was so ambitious, and that's what I like about this the most is that she had an idea in her head, and she was like, maybe this is too much, but I don't care. I'm going to go for it. And she did.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be like more like better executed? Yes. But with the amount of time that they had and all of the detail that she had to do to get all of this together, she ate that. I mean, I can't even. Yeah. I don't even care that it was like falling off a little bit. It's.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I like that. This is. I think is the. Not the first, but like for the runways, Plastique has been doing different makeup for every runway. She hasn't done just like a glam beat for the runways. She always does like something to tie in with the look. So it's like nice to see her like this, and I think this makeup fits with the look and with the hair. And also one thing that I liked when she was narrating her look, when she came out, she was like, because the song was Star Baby, and then I think she did the review because she was doing like the Star is Born thing, so kind of like her coming out as a star,
totally
a starlet. So I like that, and I like that she didn't accessorize too much. Because there's sparkle in the hair and then there's sparkle in the dress. So like the fact that she left this part open was so smart because she could have gone like overboard and she styled it perfectly.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That bottom photo for me really gives crunch wrap. That's the first thing I thought was crunch wrap.
Like an old dusty crunch wrap. Like it's been under the couch for a few years.
Yep, 100%. But this is a phenomenal garment. wonderful, wonderful execution. The only thing I had the issue with was that the lining, the black pleated lining was falling apart. I wish she had maybe utilized that black quilted fabric that she has for the lining a little bit more in the garment. I don't know exactly where, but
I don't think it's quilted. I think it's just a bunch of tiny little white iridescent stars, or like silver
is that
iridescent
what it
stars.
is?
It's a bunch of tiny iridescent
Okay.
stars. So it's supposed to kind of give galaxy, but because they're all
Okay.
so close together and so small, and the camera's so far back and it's so lit on the runway, it's hard to tell that they're stars, and it just comes off as light. I'm sure it looks a lot better in person or on stage than it would on the camera specifically.
Yeah. But otherwise, honestly, no notes. She's incredible. So,
Yeah.
scores.
I'll slowly write these down, aren't I? I'm going to give this a, because it wasn't perfect, even though I would love it to be, but it's still gorgeous. So I'm gonna give it a 97. Yes.
This is my least favorite plastique look out of any that we've seen so far. But so I feel like every other look I would honestly would have given a mug there, but for this one I'm gonna give it a full.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you. Like, this is my least favorite look, and that's saying a lot because it's still incredible. So yeah, it's full for me.
I am going to give Plastique a 98 for a lot of similar reasons to you, Lana. Just, I wish the execution was, if the execution was perfect, then, you know, it would be.
She would have got that full. I mean, because she's been getting fulls from me this whole time. Like, there's no way I could give this a full, saying it compares to what the other ones were. So,
yeah.
Because her other looks were, God dang it, amazing. Okay.
Yes. Next up, Gorgeous Like Jorgeous, who had, as we talked about in the recap, my favorite RuPaul song, I Bring the Beat. I Bring the Beat. And did she bring the beat, Lana?
Oh, she brought the beat. I thought she looked like a fun video vixen girl, you know, very pop star-ish. It gave me somebody who was in a video just bopping along to the song, and like not even just in the video, but she's starring in the video. She's giving me, she is the star. She is that pop girl. She is that, you know, she go put on a show and perform, and it's gonna be great. And you know, people go buy tickets to see her show. I liked it. I thought it was a cute little outfit. Was it anything super spectacular? No. But it wasn't horrible. It wasn't bad. It wasn't ugly. Honestly, I don't think anybody had horrible looks to me on this runway. I thought everybody did really, really well on this runway. Nobody to me was like, oh my God, like, why would you do that? But I think she looked fine. I think she looked really good. She looked cute. And I think it was very Jorgeous. It was very Jorgeous. It was very Jorgeous. I'll say that.
Y'all know what I'm gonna say. I love it.
Of course you do.
Y'all know I just love anything that's like space age, but like you can perform in it, and there's double pigtails, and there's a hoop earring, and there's body. Now, am I saying it's fashion? No.
Jorgeous made this with you in mind, Dawn. That's the tea.
Like, y'all know I don't care if it has bright colors and a double pigtail. I'm going to live. Like, I'm a very basic drag queen.
We know.
And you can try doing drag, Logan, and we'll see how good you are. Maybe you can be basic
Probably
one
not
day.
Great. Yeah, probably.
No, I'm kidding. But hey, you know what? If Tia Coffee's no longer Baroness Basic, I am. I live for this. I'm always gonna love a bodysuit. I'm gonna love a slingshot. I'm gonna love something you can dance around in with cute little body appliques. Just gorgeous.
I mean, I like this, and I was gonna say I like this for Jorgeous, but I don't just like this for Jorgeous. I like this period. Is it the best thing that we've like? Is it something outstanding? No. Is it well made? Yes. Does it look good on her? Yes. I like the color combination. I like the little shoulder here. if I had to say one thing, I just wish the skirt was a little bit longer. The tiniest bit longer, just so it would cover that middle part that's showing, like, the length that it is on the first picture. Not the first picture, the picture on the bottom that she's walking, not the one that she's posing. Like, that, it looks fine, but then when she spreads her leg, it's like very prominent.
I support
and I
Peachy
think-
Mamas here, so I agree.
Well,
I think I get what you said. It loses the
Ridiculous.
illusion. It loses the illusion of
the
that
tiniest
pop.
bit.
The
I like the
tiniest
short
bit. And I
skirt.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Me too.
Yeah, the tiniest bit. And I wish the finishing on the skirt was a little bit better. Like the seam on the bottom, it looks a little unfinished. But other than that, I think it looks great. The styling is great with the earrings. And one thing that I've been loving about Jorgeous this season is her blush. Oh, I love this blush. Love. Her boy look for the confessionals also, like, oh my God.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this hair.
Yeah.
And I also, because usually with Jorgeous, I don't like the shoes that she pairs with outfits, but I like the shoe that she put on for this.
Yeah. There's something about a lot of Jorgeous's fashion this season that I just haven't been the world's biggest fan of. I got to be honest. I just think there's such a high caliber of drag that we're seeing this season that like a lot of her looks for me haven't like matched up to that. Is this my least favorite look of this week? Yes. Do I still really love this look? Also, yes. Like there is something about Jorgeous that she just sells. If she is in a garment and she feels confident, you see it through her entire presentation. And I really, really like that about, and especially we talked about it in the recap, but over the last couple of weeks since the roast, she has gained this new confidence that I love seeing from Jorgeous. I think what she did with the fabric she was given, I think is really, really good. I have to say though, in comparing this to, and she said directly she was inspired by Roxxxy's slingshot look from season 5. I have to say I prefer Roxxxy's. But I think that was also made by Roxxxy not in a day. So I'm not going to compare them all too much. I like the choice of this holographic silver with the lime green. I really like that combination. The accessorization, I absolutely agree with y'all. The accessorization of this is what sells it for me. It's the earring, it's the double pigtail, it's the shoe. It all works for me.
I was going to say, I don't know if Roxxxy didn't make that garment on the workroom, because Alaska actually said on the podcast many
She probably
times
made it in a day.
that actually, I don't know if that look, but Alaska said that many looks Roxxxy for season 5, Roxxxy actually made there. So I don't know if that specific look was one of them, but she made a lot of them on the workroom.
The all pink runway, I know she said she made in the workroom. So that was one that she made there. But yeah.
Honestly, a lot of Roxxxy's looks, she, like, even the ones that she posts on her Instagram, she makes in a day.
She makes most,
Like, she is just that, like, I'm surrounded by people who are friends with Roxxxy and know her well. Like, she shows a lot of her, all of her stuff. And she literally, like, Beyonce introduced Cowboy Carter. Next day, that bitch had the exact same outfit on.
Yeah.
Like, she just knows how to do it.
Yeah. Circling back to Jorgeous.
Just one last thing that I forgot to say is that I think Jorgeous, this outfit fits with the song as well. And not all of them fit with their song. So,
Agreed.
Definitely. Guys.
I gave Jorgeous a 94.
I'm going to give it an 85.
I gave Jorgeous a sensible 74.
I gave Jorgeous an 81.
I'm not sure. Look good. I don't think anybody's getting below a 90 from me. I'm just going to be honest.
Jorgeous, no one's getting below an 80 for me because Jorgeous had my least favorite, but like it's still a good look. Like, next up, Gottmik, and she has new friends silver, old friends gold.
I really like this look. I like that she braided the silver and the gold together and wrapped it around. I wish it was a tad longer. I wish it was just a little bit longer, but I do like the concept that she has with that, and then a lock and key purse, just kind of like, yeah, I loved her story. Like, we woven the old friends with the new friends, and we're bonded by life. We're locked together, like like I just love that, and I like how she did it. I was very concerned when she was in the workroom because I was like, when she was talking about it, and then saw it putting it on the mannequin. I was like, ugh, I don't know if that's gonna look right. Yeah, I don't know. But the finished product, I really do like. I really do like it. I just wish it was a smidge, like one more rope around at the bottom. But I thought she looked gorgeous. Her makeup is always just so stunning to me. I can't even.
For me, I really have to ask myself a lot is it fashion or is it Gottmik? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the way that she is able to wear garments like so well is such an integral part to why her fashion is the way it is. This one I can just really see like that she has those fashion house references. Do I know what she's referencing? No, but I know that there are references. I love the idea of using the lock as a purse. I thought that was really, really creative. The only thing I wish is that instead of a purse, I almost wish that it was like an applique on the side and it was a little bit smaller. You know what I mean? Like it was like attached to her hip to kind of give a little bit of extra shape. But that's like, and I also think the lock looks a little bit campy compared to the looking fashion. Or does that make sense? Like I love the camp aspect of the lock. I just almost wish, like, and of course she made this. It's not gonna look like that. But I almost wish it was just like a giant lock that was attached to one of the ropes on her hip instead of it being a purse. But I still love the idea of it being a purse. And for it being a design challenge, I'm okay with the lock looking the way it does.
Well, actually, the purse was my favorite part of the look. It's ironic. See, here's the thing. Is this a good look? Yes. Does she look good? Yes. Is the dress good? Yes. But the only reason why I kind of like this is because I know how much work it took to make this. Because if I just saw the finished product and I didn't know that she had to make that in a day or whatever, like I wouldn't think much of it. It also reminds me of the remember that the dress that people wouldn't know like which color it is. It's giving that. It's giving very that. Very much that. Yeah. Like honestly, if it wasn't for the intricate work of the braiding, this would be a very basic look. Let's be honest. Like, not bad, but what brings it up for me is the styling again, which Gottmik is to me one of the best at like styling. So the bag, the little locks that she put like as a belt kind of, I don't know. Yeah. The earring that she chose and the hair that she chose to put with this outfit was like just elevated the look, because the dress itself is just fine.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, River, is like the dress itself is fine. You can tell that there is so much work that went into that braiding, and I really admire her for doing something that's a little bit different for Gottmik for a design challenge. I think I agree with a lot of what y'all said. I think it is a very, you can tell there's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's just a very simple dress. Like there's nothing super spectacular about it. There's nothing like groundbreaking about this. I like the purse. I actually really like, Dawn, your idea of having it like kind of attached to the dress, like having it be part of that. I think that would be a really like cute idea for it.
You know what?
But overall, yeah, it's fine.
To add on to what you were saying there, circle back to add on.
Circling back, yes.
She could have it attached. Imagine how much of a gag it would be if she was walking out with it attached to her hip and then she pulled it off and it was a purse.
That's what I needed.
Yeah.
But also,
she took a key out. She took a key out of her cleavage, unlocked the lock, and then she carries it as a purse. There it is.
There it is. You know what? No, if it was a giant key, but it was in her back, so we wouldn't have seen it as the audience. Pulls it out of her back, went over. But obviously, she made this in a day. That's not happening.
Not happening.
But just to add on, I feel like in concept is a little bit similar to her first look, the fragrance, because it was like the chain story.
Mm-hmm.
So like I kind of wish she did something that didn't remind me of something she already did, but given the materials and the time and all of that, like
Scores.
I still gave her a 90.
I'm gonna give it a 95.
give her an 89.
I gave her an 83.
Yeah.
Next up, Shannel with Hey Sis, It's Christmas. My favorite remix to date still. Shout out to Crystal, Kitty, and Ellis.
Were we surprised Shannel picked Christmas? Absolutely not. And it is Christmas. It is a lot of colors and bows and wrapping paper-ish like fabric. Is it my favorite? No. Is it bad? No. It's just Christmas. It's I don't know if Shannel was going for she wasn't trying to go for like fashion Christmas. She was going for all the Christmas you can throw at an outfit and see what works and see what sticks. It's a simple little gold, a greenish gift wrap dress with some tinsel and all the bows. Now, here's my thing. This isn't gorgeous. This isn't cute. This isn't even like, oh, it's adorable. It's just Christmas for me. It takes me to a place of, oh, it's Christmas. Nothing like fashion, nothing like, oh, this is great, nothing amazing. It's just Christmas. But I will say Shannel's face. Her face card never declines. My God. Her face card never declines. My God. Every single week I am stunned in amazement of how amazing she looks in her face. Like, Mama, please, like, show me how to do it. Show me how it's done, because she know how to do that. And she always has the best wigs to me. Her wigs are always so good. This tacky outfit is tacky, but the way her face and her hair and everything, it makes me think it's prettier than it is. Like, I'm like, oh, this outfit ain't that bad, because she looks good. She looks good in it. But the more you look at the outfit, you like, but the look. But then you look at her face and you forget all about how the look ain't that great, because she looks so dang stunning. It still ain't gonna be low for me, because I think it's Christmas and I think it's nostalgia, and I'm just like, oh, okay, girl, all right. But Mama, you're just beautiful. I just can't even. Not gonna take away from that. You're gorgeous.
I love Shannel. I was really excited when Shannel got announced on the season. Girl, what are these design challenge looks? Like, you know what's giving very much to me? If Cheryl, UK versus UK versus the World Ones dress that the RuPaul ball dress that she made. You know which one I'm talking about?
Not that.
It's that exact same silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Exact same silhouette, but make it Christmas time. But it's not even fun Christmas colors. It's like, these are my leftover, like, grandparents' Christmas decorations that I decided to turn into an outfit. It's not like the neon reds and the neon greens and it's fun and it's Christmas. No, girl, this is literally like, oh, I found this like flower poinsettia pot that now, like, I took the wrapper off the poinsettia pot and the bow off the poinsettia pot, and I put all of those on my shoulder, and then I like put the wrapper on my body, and I added a cute little applique that I found that was at the end of a dining room like table curtain. Like you know what I mean? Like that's what it's giving.
It's very much like, hey, I want to put on something sexy for my man when he get home, but I just grabbed all the last minute gift wrap. You know, I'm his present under the tree, so I just wrap myself in the gift wrap and I put all the
leftover bows.
Right, the leftover bows and the leftover gift wrap, and it's the last of that, and you just put it on, and you be like, oh, I really want to be Christmas, so you put on some tinsels all over, and then you laying under the tree when he get home, and he's like, unwrap me. See, that's what she's giving in this moment. That's what she's giving. I see you. I see your vision, Shannel. I see your vision.
We see you, Shannel, and we love you for who you are, Shannel. We love you. Now, please just tell us that you haven't been called beautiful once this entire season. Please, I want the breakdown. Give us the breakdown. Give us it. I hate that you're not getting a badge, but I also love that you're not getting a badge. But I feel like, you know, when they say that morphine's, like Dawn's comment on morphine split, when she was literally holding it like this, and she said it was, if you hold it for too long, it's bad. But then if you hold it on for way longer, it's good. That's how I feel about Shannel. You know, I'm hoping that, like, because now we're kind of in that, like, ooh, her not getting a badge is starting to get annoying, but I'm hoping it gets, like, to a good part, so then she cracks, and then, like, but not in a bad way, but I just, like, for my own personal, but, like, sorry, I'm going off. Anyways, the look. It's a look.
Circling back.
Circling back to the look. It's a look.
So this might be my Ross Matthews moment.
So you know that thing.
So you know that scene in the beginning of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, where Cindy Lou Who falls into the pit of the presents and goes through that funnel and then comes out the other side. This is if Cindy Lou Who became a drag queen in that funnel and then came out. That's what's giving it. That's what it's giving to me.
You might be on to something, girl. You might be on to something,
yeah. See, I love Shannel, so I don't want to go. I don't want to kick her while she's down. You know what I mean? I gotta give her props because it didn't fall off. It's giving Christmas. Is it aesthetically pleasing to me? No. Is it a serviceable garment and does it fit the category? Yes. And she looks beautiful in it. Just the garment is, I would return that present. Let's just say that. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing for me. I love Shannel. This still isn't my least favorite look of the week. I gotta be honest. I still do like this just a tad more than Jorgeous because my score is not that much higher. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But this for me is just over the line of like, it's tacky, but in a good way.
On purpose.
On purpose. This is camp for me in a very strong way. This for me is an adequate dress made of materials that is on her body. Fashion? No. Couture? No. Barely hanging on and scrunching up in the back while she walked? Yes.
Just about.
See, that's all I really have to say about it. I just love Shannel.
Shannel thought she was serving fashion in her first one, and now you're saying, like in her first design challenge, and you're saying that you think I know she's feeling her whole fantasy in this because that bitch is delusional,
and I live for it,
I don't think it was on purpose, tacky honey.
No, I don't think so, but that's the way that I'm taking it in my soul.
So that way you can have some fantasy for Shannel. This was intentional.
She's on my draft team. I have to support her anyway.
I'm obsessed with her.
I think this is intentional because I think this is Shannel. This is what she does. Like, it's how she decorates her house for Christmas. This is what she is. She knows what she's doing. It's intentional to me.
She told Rue that she pared it back from what she was going to do.
She wanted to do more.
This is toned down, Shannel.
Yeah, exactly.
And they told me no sulking clock.
And no, so did Clock.
No sulking clock. Oh, think about her all the time.
Not a sulking clock. Not a sulking clock.
Scores.
You know what? I'm not going to hate on this look.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it to Shannel because I love her. I'm not doing it to Shannel because she did not have a beautiful bit of extra spatch yet.
Beautiful bit of that.
And I'm very sad about that. And her mug is going to always be beat, and she deserves the praise and the points for that. She's going to get under a 90 because I said nobody was going to get under a 90, but she is. And I'm going to give her an 87 because you know what, Mama? I see the vision. I see your vision. I know what you're trying to do. And any man seeing you under their tree, laying there like, come and get me, is going to be very, very happy to have you. So I'm not gonna go low like that. No.
He ain't gonna have to.
You can never
Come
make
get
me
me or
hate
get me to
Shannel.
come.
You can never make me hate Shannel. Never. Okay.
The dress was riding up so much that he ain't gonna have to do much under the
Girl,
tree.
come
Period.
and-
It's
Mama, it's
easy access.
It ain't
It's
come
doing
and
the
get
job
me.
for you.
It ain't come and get me. It's get me then.
It's easy access, baby.
And on that note, Dawn, what's your score?
I'm not going easy on Shannel. This is a 45, honey.
No!
Y'all can say it was intentional all you want, but I know that she was feeling her whole freaking fantasy in this. I forget I can't curse anymore.
She was,
You
and I live
can,
for that.
marginally.
I live for how much
Okay.
Shannel lives for herself.
Yes.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I give her a 65.
Well, my score is going to be more along the lines of Lana's because you could never make me hate Shannel. I know you don't. I know you don't. I'm giving Shannel an 80. I'm giving Shannel an 82.
There's nothing more loving than honesty.
Wow.
And you need to be honest with yourself right now, Logan.
And I'm being honest with myself. I liked this 1 point more than I liked Jorgeous.
And you
I'm
have
very
the right
honest
to your
with
wrong
myself.
opinion.
And I have a very
yeah.
right to my very right opinion because
Exactly.
she's gorgeous still.
Oh,
we
I
wanna
love
talk
her.
Speaking
about
of
something.
gorgeous,
I mean, I might have
Roxxxy
a different
Andrews.
opinion from everybody else on this one, but maybe it's looking
on
like
this
it.
one,
On this one.
Roxxxy?
On Roxxxy.
Oh Lord.
This ain't Texas.
wow. So you're gonna read the doll.
I mean, here's my problem with this look from the doll.
Mm.
And it could be slightly my bias against Roxxxy because I am not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm just not. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm just
We
No,
know
you don't
you.
have to be. That's fair.
That's just me. But here's my problem with this look. Do I think this is a good Texas cowboy Western look? Sure. I just feel like it's too pretty. It's too pristine. It's not rugged enough. It's not cowboyish enough. It gave me, I get drag queen, cowboy, that sort of thing. I wanted it to be a little bit more cowboy-ish, more rugged, more,
Okay.
more dusty trails instead of I'm on rodeo. This is rodeo drive
that.
instead of rodeo. I wanted more rodeo instead of rodeo. And it's cute. It's pretty. It's just too pretty. I wanted it to be more yee-haw, ride the cowboy. And it just, I think what it is for me is the bandana across the, or I don't like, if she would have took that off and just showed all the cleavage, like, baby girl, I would live. Like, I feel like that bandana is a little too costumey tacky. Like, it's so very on the nose. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm a cowboy. I got to have a bandana. Like, you don't need the bandana, like, to be it's too cliche. That's what it is. It's too cliche. That's my thing. And I don't like this wig with this look. I'm like, I wanted a bigger Texas cowboy, cowgirl kind of hair. Give me Texas. Don't give me flat legs. I don't need a bob. I don't need no freaking bob for no rodeo. You don't do the bob. You go, the higher the hair, the closer to God. You come on, give me Texas. Give me cowgirl. Give me. It's too pretty. It's too pristine. It's not rugged enough. It's not cowboy-ish enough. It's not country western-ish. It's very much, I'm cute. I'm a cute cowgirl, not a, I like, you ain't gonna never see that cowgirl in the dirt. You ain't gonna never see that girl on no horse. That girl ain't riding no horse.
Oh, she is definitely riding a horse.
She ain't riding no horse. She not riding no horse. She riding something else. And that
isn't that her entrance wig?
Yeah, it's her entrance wig. Yeah,
very much.
Baby,
that might,
I've seen her in that wig validating parking. I'm not even kidding.
Yes.
I have.
That's the wig you wear to the grocery store. That's the wig you wear going to pick up your dry cleaning and your mail.
Going to the DMV.
Look, I mean, we got the same hair, girl, and that's because I wore this to go out because I'm going every day. This is not everyday hair. Yeah. This is not. I'm a real run.
That's her real hair.
That is just my problem. That is just my problem with this. It's too pristine.
I want to pop in here for a second because I understand a lot of what you're saying, and I see a lot of what you're saying. This for me gave me Buckle Bunny, in the words of icon Tanner Adele. It gave me a little Buckle Bunny situation.
No, because even Buckle Bunny is more like her whole thing about Buckle Bunny is like I'm in the trenches with the whole thing. I'm down and gritty with the whole thing.
She's still classy and she's still got that pretty to her. That's the thing.
She's a pretty girl, but she gets down and dirty. This is just pretty girl. She ain't getting down and dirty.
Okay.
She just I'm a pretty girl. But Buckle Bunnies get, grimy.
I'm just trying to be on your side a little bit because I know Dawn is about to not be. So I was just
I appreciate it.
You don't need it. I know you don't need it. I'm just saying, I definitely understand everything.
Right.
Sure.
Gotcha.
It's giving cowboy girlfriend instead of cowboy. Or cowgirl.
Cowgirl.
It's more like cowboy's girlfriend.
It sounds like cowgirl's cosplay, but okay.
Okay, yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Zorn.
Roxxxy Andrews on the mic. Ain't gonna start a war, ain't gonna start a fight. I don't care. I love this look. Here with my girls on All Stars 9. Sorry, I had to.
Work.
I've been wanting to do that has not left my head in weeks.
Genuinely, when you started singing it, I didn't remember what it was.
Really? Because for me, that has not left my head. Her going like during
I remember that. It's like I don't know the lyrics.
Ain't gonna start a war, ain't gonna start a fight. Like has been stuck in my head. That it's just like it's so funny to me. Okay, I am a Roxxxy Andrews. I will always be a Roxxxy Andrews. Like to me, she is that girl. Like she is the drag queen's drag queen. I would this feels more like Cowboy Carter to me than Cowgirl. You know what I mean? Like this would definitely be used at a Beyonce show. But Lana, would you see the Beyonce's Cowgirl looks? Would you see Beyonce up in the dirt? No. Because it's Beyonce. That's how I feel about Roxxxy Andrews. And not that Roxxxy Andrews is Beyonce
in the dirt. Are you kidding me? She is from Texas. She grew up in the dirt. Like this ain't Texas. Whoa, baby, she. I mean, come on. We'll see Beyonce in the dirt.
But Beyonce,
she don't have to be. But
Beyonce in her Cowboy Carter outfit. You're telling me Beyonce in that Cowboy Carter outfit would she be in the dirt?
In the white? Absolutely not, because it's white. Why would you be in the dirt in the white?
But this isn't the Cowboy Carter look. This is Roxxxy Andrews on the runway of All Stars 9.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm just trying to circle back.
If she was in this look, I'm not a fan. I get it. We're just not on the same. We're not on the same sphere. We're not on the same sphere.
We are not in the same sphere. But it's okay. It's okay, and that's all right.
It's not.
Her ass looked great at the end when she was going off. I love whatever kink the red bandana is that's going on here.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I know you don't.
I said I love that she's representing that.
River, what do you think about this look from Roxxxy Andrews?
What do I think after this?
I would like to know. That is
well,
the purpose of this show, darling.
Is it? Because I kind of got lost for a second. Wow. Okay.
You know, given this episode, it doesn't surprise me, but
it's fine. See, is it my favorite design? No. Is it extremely well made and so impressive that she made this? Absolutely. Like the fact that she was able to do like all the fringe, all of that, and then also stoning it, like, and also doing that and helping everyone else. Come on. Like, yeah. I also agree. I don't like the hair with this. And honestly, I don't like the earrings either. I don't like how she styled it. I like the garment she made.
I wish there was a hat.
I just don't like I wish it was I was gonna say that. I wish it was a hat. Either if she was gonna wear this hair, she should have worn a hat, or then like Lana said, like big hair and then no hat.
Like big Texas pageant hair, but with like a tiny little cowboy hat.
Or like a long 40, or like it should have been like a 50-inch human unit.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But like
either like very long straight hair, like almost to the ass, and then or like big up.
Yeah.
An updo, if you will.
Up.
Right. Yeah. But I do love the mix of fabrics and colors and like everything. I wish though she kept I don't think she needed to remove the jacket on the runway and stone the RuPaul in the back on top. And also I understand she had to put a zipper, like of course she had to put a zipper, but she didn't need to remove the jacket and expose the zipper. It was unnecessary to me, that part, but still very good look. Amazing. Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say about Roxxxy's. I do think Plastique had my favorite look of the week. I think Roxxxy had my second favorite, I'll be honest, because for me, what Roxxxy did was take the song she was given, the materials she had, and blended it with her aesthetic. And I think her and Plastique, I think, did that the best of anybody, which is for me why they were the most successful in this challenge. I think it is not a perfect look by any means, but I like a lot of aspects of this look. I actually really enjoy the bandana. I think, and now that Lana has said it, I actually think I might like it also without that, because it would give a lot of cleavage, and I think that would add to the look. But I like the bandana as is. I agree with you, River. I didn't love the RuPaul stoning on the back of the top. I thought that looked really cheap as opposed to the Lady Cowboy stoning that she did on the chaps, which I think was done very, very smartly and very successfully for me. I think the color combinations are really working here for me. The jacket is lovely. It's just the right amount of fringe to look good. I think this is very Roxxxy Andrews does a cowboy look. Honestly, that's what it is, and I'm happy about it, and I'm here for it. So I would have changed the wig as well. I'm on that same train. I like the wig with this. I'm not offended by the wig at all, but I would have liked a different wig. I think it would have added to the overall experience a little bit better. So
I also think she could have gone with a red lip, maybe.
Oh,
maybe. Yeah, red lip would have.
Don't you think so? Right.
I do.
Yeah.
Roxxxy doesn't do red lips that often, though. So
she's a nude girl. She's a nude girl.
Roxxxy has the same face every time we see her, and it's not a bad face, but I would like a little bit of variation from her.
But I think in this season she did a dark lip once, didn't she?
It was the
widow
look.
2-in-1.
Right.
The 2-in-1 she did a red lip, I think.
And the widow look.
Oh, that was a red lip. Yeah.
The widow look, she did a darker makeup. I still think she did a nude lip, if I remember. But
I don't.
No, she did a red lip because it would match the blood. I think. I don't remember.
I don't know. I will say I don't like the her eye makeup here though. Like, I always have an issue with Roxxxy's makeup, I think it's very beautiful and I appreciate how well crafted it is, but it always just almost makes this like line, just like it.
Yeah.
There's no lift.
It
There's
makes
no
her eyes
like.
very small.
It just like makes I can never see her eyes. It's always just very this and something that I always hate about drag queens because I've seen Roxxxy's mug up close. The beat itself gorgeous and I appreciate the amount of detail and effort she puts into her mug, but sometimes like I wish it just had either lift or something to create like because her mug is so carved and then it just like flattens out at the eye. So I'm just like, girl, like put some like, and again, this is not me reading the doll because Roxxxy, I love you, but like and literally like I'm obsessed with you, but like the way that I don't know, it's like even if you look at it, it almost looks like she has sunglasses on from far away, like the way that
Yeah, like the tiny sunglasses.
like tiny square like rectangular sunglasses.
You're
But that's
not
just
reading the doll, you're just skimming the doll.
I'm critiquing very nicely and in a constructive way because I love you, Roxxxy, and I don't want you to read me down.
Scores!
Full.
99.
95. Next up, Miss Vanjie.
I like this look, but I'm like, it doesn't give me the kitty cat. But like, I feel like the fabric is so dark you can barely see that it's animal print. But I like what she did with it. I thought she looks fly. She looks very pretty. But I think Vanjie always looks pretty. But it looks fine. Looks good. It looks fine.
Vanjie looks great. Oh, I mean, I love this hair, love this body. There isn't really much to talk about, but this is, I would say this and the Michelle look are the most Miss Vanjie looks that we've had this entire season. So yeah, I live.
Yeah, this hair color is my favorite on Vanjie, so I'm really happy to see her in this color again. This look is very Vanjie. I think she chose the correct song for her. I like the styling, and the one thing that I didn't expect that it was elevated was that the coat was lined, so props to Vanjie. She looks good.
I actually really, really enjoy this from Vanjie. I think this is one of my favorite Vanjie looks of the season, honestly. I was really, really impressed to have, like, and I don't know, obviously we know Vanjie to not be the absolute best when it comes to a design challenge. We know that to be, we know that to be true. But
she put in effort.
I think there's a lot of effort here. I think she's been putting in more effort with these design challenges because she can't go home. So without the threat of going home, because no one goes home, I think she's been able, her and a lot of other people have been able to really like take what they do and like take risks in what they're doing. Mm-hmm. I don't think this is the world's most extravagant garment. I don't think this is the world's greatest garment, but I really like the dress on her. I like the belting and the buckle detailing. I think the silver thigh high really, really works with this. I love the hair. What you were saying about the pretty woman hair, River, I also really love this shade of hair on her. This is a color I think Vanjie needs.
A little bit darker than the pretty woman, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But like this same like dark auburn kind of cranberry, raspberry kind of hair works really, really well with her complexion. And I think it's really great. I love this jacket and I love that it's a lined jacket. And I do agree with you, Lana. It's a little understated for a kitty girl look. But I think with having all animal print, it is a very, very difficult thing to kind of balance. And I think she took the material she was given and still created a really classy look and this is the most quintessential Vanjie I think we've ever seen, honestly. And for that itself, I really, really enjoy what Vanjie did.
Oh, just one last thing that I just noticed is that the way that she kind of mirrored the layering of the necklaces with the layering of the belts. That is a detail that I really appreciate. And then just to note that her mug this whole season has been insane.
Yeah. Duh.
Vanjie's also proving that premium synthetic wigs can be better than human sometimes.
Oh, I fully believe that she spent most of her budget on hair.
On wigs.
Yeah.
Because it sure wasn't on most of the looks.
Fully.
Scores. Lana,
Muted,
you're
mama.
muted.
Ooh, I gave her a 91.
85.
83.
86.
I love Vanjie the most.
Yeah, I think maybe of all of us, I think you might.
I think I do.
Yeah. I love Vanjie too, so. Nina West.
Well, the surprise of the night.
I'm gooped and gagged.
Let's talk
mean-
about it,
this.
please. Let's talk about it, please.
I
did not
gagged. I gagged.
I literally did not expect this from Nina at all. I was like, wait, what? And you know what? Mama looks good. She looks good in it. She made it to fit her shape. She's given us cinched waist and bosoms and showing skin, and I am shocked. And her mug is cute, like her makeup job is good. This is sultry. This is very
Soft.
seductive and soft, like something we have not seen a lot from Nina this season. And I'm just like, okay, Miss Man, I see you. I appreciate it. And y'all know I love a good hat moment. And this disc hat, woo, did you all right over there, Don? You okay? You good?
My cat like scratched the fuck out of
Oh,
my
okay.
leg.
I'm like,
No.
oh my God.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
But I'm just like, like it's just like when your cat's sitting on your lap, it's just like it's one of those.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, do we need to call somebody?
Ooh,
I want to make sure.
call
But yeah,
Terry.
I love a good hat fascinator to the side, and this fascinator was good. It was good, and I think she didn't do too much. It was just the right amount of detailing with these polka dots in the hat and the gloves, and then in the corset. I thought she looked beautiful. I'm gonna give her props. She kind of looked sexy, and I know she don't probably get that a lot. And I love when people try to play us big girls and act like we can't be sexy, but baby, we show them very much all this voluptuousness can be sexy. And she is showing that she can be sexy. So you go, Miss Mom. You go, Miss Mama.
Honestly,
Props to your mama.
this is my favorite look that Nina's worn ever.
Mm.
I'd honestly say that.
But the pink look.
This is my favorite look that Nina's worn
Valid.
ever. This is a very much a step up from her last 3 design challenge looks that we've seen on Drag Race. From the Thorgy Thor pimple look, the corn fuck ass bob look, the kids finger painting look. This,
See, all of those looks
Honestly.
could have gotten a golden boot.
all of them, even her 2-in-1 look, or the 3-in-1 look that she did. This look like literally, and some of the looks that she brought, like this is better than. Like I'm like, oh my god,
Uh-huh.
Nina, this is I'm genuinely impressed by just how beautiful this is. Like really, props to Nina.
Props to you, Mom.
Not like I'm not just shocked at like how good she looks, because I always think that if she got like a stylist, she could look like this all the time. It's not that like, but to me, it's just like how well made this is for someone that, as far as we know, doesn't sew. Like, yes, she had help a little bit in the workroom, but like, I never expected to see Nina like this. And I think that if it wasn't for this challenge and for her being left with this song, she would never choose to wear something like this. I don't think. And she should, because she looks so good. The one thing for me, I do love her face makeup. I like her eye makeup. I just don't understand why that color. Is it purple? It looks purple to me.
I think what she does in her crease,
I don't know.
and this is pretty typical with Nina as well. She does like a cranberry in the crease as just a transition shade when she does like a smokier eye. It's something I've noticed her doing, and it's pretty consistent along a lot of looks. I too would have liked just a little bit of red in the eye makeup as well, just to tie everything together.
Or maybe like because she's doing like a little bit of a smoky eye, she could have gone with like a reddish brown. Maybe.
Sure, yeah,
Would have been better than like, because this is too purpley for me.
Yeah.
I like the fact that she left. She didn't accessorize, like she didn't with a necklace, and she left this part open, and it really I don't know how to pronounce that word correctly. Made her look longer.
Elongated.
Period. Proportionizing is my point.
Yes.
Proportionizing, yeah. It's not my favorite look she has worn, but I think it is the best she has looked overall for me.
Yeah.
And I think she should do black hair more, because the 2 times, or was it more? But I remember this time and in the makeover challenge that she wore black hair, and she looks so much better than with blonde. So
that was going to be one of the points that I brought up too, River. Black hair on Nina looks so good because of how pale she is.
It makes her look softer.
It makes her look a lot softer. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
I too was incredibly surprised by Nina here. I think this is the most fashion Nina West has ever looked. And in that, I had completely agreed with Jeremy Scott when he was like, sophisticated camp is really the way that I look at this from Nina. And I really, really enjoy it. I think, is it a simple ensemble? Yes. But has she accessorized it in the right way? Absolutely. The hair, the big disc fascinator, the earring. I agree with you about the neck. It really elongates her entire body, which is not something she usually needs. But with a silhouette like this, I think it was very, very necessary. The glove, the fact that she made a glove, the corset, it all ties together in a really gorgeous way. I really enjoyed this from Nina.
Also the mix of the prints, because I usually don't think that floral and polka dot goes together, but this looks so
But because
good.
it's a black on black lace situation, like that's what does it, truly.
Yeah.
Great. Scores.
I gave Nina a 96.
Oh, wow.
Because it's Nina West, full. Like, and I mean that like genuinely. Like, full. Also, like what you were saying, like with sophisticated and camp, I think this is the most, like, I don't think there will ever be a time when Nina West is not camp. Does that make sense?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Like just be like,
Well, yes.
Well, yes. No, I just
Well,
think
yes.
that's just like the way that her drag presents itself in any situation. It will always be camp.
Yeah.
Just like Gottmik will always be fashion, Nina will always be camp.
Exactly.
No matter what she's wearing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What was your score, Dawn? Did you give your score?
Full.
Oh. I give Nina a 95.
I give Nina a 93. And last up, Angeria Paris VanMicheals, who had cake and candy as her box that she worked from in this episode of Drag Race.
I like this look. I wasn't blown away by this look. I think the best part of this look was her hair. And that was just, it was good. We've seen a lot of sculpted wigs, and since I've started watching Drag Race, I think I've seen sculpted wigs.
We've seen this wig this season.
Have we?
This was, as River informed me when we did the recap, thank you, River, it was the look that she wore for the first look in the ball.
But I think that wig was white, but it's the same style. Like basically
also
the same style, just a different color.
It's the same look. It almost looks like the same wig. I'm looking at it right now that Anitra wore.
Very similar with the
exact
finale.
same-
Oh my god,
Very
yeah, no,
similar.
with the,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I saw it, I went, "Oh, did Anitra leave her wig back?" here from years
2
ago,
seasons ago.
like from 2 seasons ago. Like, and I liked it still.
But it's good.
Yeah,
It's a good.
I think it's a good wig. I just was saying from since I started watching Drag Race, which has only been a year now, I've seen sculpted wigs on every season of every Drag Race in every franchise I've ever watched since I started. And so I'm like, it's a cute wig, nice, but I'm getting like the
Bored.
sculpted wigs are like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm bored with the sculpted
is,
wigs.
Like, we've had this same situation happen before, right before you started watching Drag Race. And even like I was on the tail end of the trend dying down when it started, and that's the Marcel wave, which is like now starting to come back because the sculpted wigs are going out. The Marcel wave is coming back in, which is like a big poofy like bouffant hair with like waves in it. We've had the same thing happen in the moment these sculpted wigs started coming around. Like, I was like, oh, these are cute. But then it started to become, okay, we've seen it, we're tired.
Right.
It's the Marie Antoinette of wigs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this is the exact way, the exact style of the wig that Anitra wore for her best drag on season 15, just in blonde.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that was one of the things. It was like, I felt like that was the bulk of the look for me is the wig. And it was like, everything else is like, it's a bodysuit. But like Michelle said, her draping and doing that cowl neck on the bodysuit made it interesting. And not just like a regular old bodysuit or leotard. I like what she did, the detailing of this, and then the chaps and all of that stuff. It's fine. It's not my favorite Angeria look. Like, she's done way better. She's had some way better looks than this. This was just perfectly fine, perfectly safe, fine.
I love Angeria though.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why she's going to
her.
get a 90 something because I love her, but this look is just okay.
I love her. That's like, I just love Angeria. I still think she should have won that marketing challenge with Vanjie. But anyways.
Me too.
Me too.
Like, but also as a Floridian, I know those people. But like, anyways, this was just so, I don't care. It's Angeria. I'm gonna like a bodysuit and I'm gonna like chaps. I'm a drag queen. Like, I don't care. This is the kind of stuff I like. I like a bodysuit and chaps. But bodysuit. Work.
Bodysuit. My bodysuit.
See, I love Angeria. To me, like, I think she's gonna win. She's the winner to me. I liked her in her season. She's always entertaining every time she opens her mouth. This is a serviceable look. We know that this is not the first look that she made. I think it was like the second or third. So for the fact that she had like less time in the time that she put this together, it's good. Not great, not like it's good. It looks good. It looks finished. The one thing is, her wig comes so like close to her eyebrow, and she loses so much forehead space. And then this is like a turtleneck, so she loses her neck as well. So her head just looks so small.
This is the shortest she's looked on the runway. I noted that for that exact reason.
Her head looks so tiny. So tiny. Yeah. And then the huge earrings is like, she's like, I don't know.
She's being consumed by the drag. Her face is being consumed by the drag.
Yeah. I like the fact that she tried to do some styling, something to add on to the bodysuit, so it's not as simple. But this is just fine. I love Angie though. She's
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, for this being the third concept that she had, I think she did the best she could with what she had left, honestly. I'm glad she shifted away from the gown. I think the gown would have been really lovely had we not seen several incredible, wonderful gowns from her this season. So I am happy that she decided to go in a different direction with it. The cowl neck, like you were saying, Lana, is my absolute favorite part of this garment for sure, hands down. And the way she took this, I believe this was quilted fabric. I think this pink quilted fabric with the pink like glittery cowl neck situation, I think was really, really good. It is a cohesive look. It is very, very good. The main thing I had an issue with was her zipper was puckering in the back, and I'm surprised none of you brought that up. And I was the one to bring that up. all down the back when she turned.
When she turned around,
that
you could
zipper
see.
was puckered, and I understand that because she made it in half a day. So I'm not like, it's not a huge thing, but it was definitely something that I noticed. But overall, she was not the best. She was not the worst for me. I thought it was a very serviceable job from Angeria on this occasion. So
Nobody looked bad. Let's be honest.
nobody looked bad.
Yeah.
Scores.
I give her a 90.
I also
just
gave
like,
her a 90.
I just like Angeria.
I just like Angeria.
Well, I like Angeria, but I don't really like this look. And I gave her a 73.
I gave her an 83. So
See, me and Don just like Angeria.
We just like Angeria.
We just like Angeria.
We just like Angeria.
when I've been the one defending Angeria the whole season more than anybody else on this podcast.
I haven't been here to defend Angeria.
I know.
I beg to differ, but whatever. I don't know if you've been defending her more than everybody on this podcast.
She's just my favorite.
I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean you defend her more than everybody else. Because honestly, when have you ever had to defend Angeria?
There are a couple challenges that we talked about where I said Angeria should have won. That's what I've defended.
We've all agreed with you. So there was no defending when we all agreed with you.
Not David, but I typically don't always agree with David.
I'm about to say, we all agree with you about Angeria.
I haven't defended Angeria against you because you
Never.
and I have agreed on things, but I have defended Angeria with other people on this panel. But regardless, can you tell it's late, y'all?
You know, there's only one person on other people on this panel that you could be talking about.
No.
I haven't been here.
River
you just said
hasn't
you
been
didn't
here.
agree with Lana.
Has there been?
It would literally
anybody
just
else?
be River.
But River hadn't been here.
But River hasn't said anything. So
Well, this is my
it would
first
be all
episode
people
for
on this
Right. This
episode.
is their first episode.
Anyway,
so.
thank you so much for joining us for this episode of our coverage of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 9. And thank you for joining us for
Look over here.
The unhinged version.
the unhinged After Dark version. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on the way out for more of these shenanigans. Let us know if you want the four of us to never podcast together again, and I would understand. Make sure to check out the description below for all of our YouTube channels, our audio podcast links, our Patreon, where you can get early access to all of our Look Over Here episodes, unhinged or very hinged. It really depends on the day and the time of day. You could also check out the description for where you can find our socials at The Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow all of us down below as well, and you can get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug. We're getting out of here. It's very late. Cheers.
Cheers, bitch.
Right.
Very that. Very that.
Oh
Look over
God, Lana's gone
here.
to Lulu.
Oh
Oh my God.
Saying that for
we are so